Hello students, welcome to today's session on scope and excitement of physics from the unit physical board. So the first question, and it is the first unit, actually this could be called as the zero unit also because this unit is only introducing you briefly with the unit called physics or the subject of physics. Yeah. What is physics? Physics is the study of nature and its laws. If I say that we are living in this universe and there are certain laws which are governing us, governing universe, then I won't be wrong if I say that I'm trying to draw a corollary between physics and its laws and how the physics works. On as the passage of time has been, there have occurred various physicists and scientists who have tried to decode what is physics to us. One of the nobleman can be said as Dr. Feynman, which was one of the famous physicists, which also tried the same. He said that physics goes the same way. The nature around us is like a big chess game. He compared physics with a chess game which is played by the nature. Now here the candidate who's playing the chess is the nature itself. And the laws which are governing or the moves which the player or the candidate is taking in the chessboard on the chessboard has been compared and correlated to the laws of physics which are governing it. And we are the third party. We, as observers, are observing the game which is being played, and we are trying to decode and correlate and use our intellect to actually establish a relationship between the nature and its laws, between the chessboard and its moves. That's what has been briefly summed up. The nature around us is like a big chess game played by the nature. Events in the nature are like the moves of the great game. We are allowed to watch the events of nature and guess at the basic rules according to which the events might take place. We may come across new events which do not follow the rules and guessed earlier. That means we are just exploring and we're on the very fragile state because we can only see, observe, and relate and form a law. That is the only job an observer as a human we can do. And we can establish the rules. We may have to declare the old rules inapplicable. If there are certain contradictions occurring, we'll be removing it from our rule book and we'll be placing it with the new substituted ideas. That's what Feynman did. Okay. So the scope, the first part of this chapter could be easily determined under four headings. First is the microscopic world, which is relating with the modern physics. Second can be the macroscopic world. Third can be the universe and cosmology, and technology and AI or applied physics could be considered under the fourth subheading. Yeah. So microscopic world, modern physics, in which we can consider our laptops, our pen tabs, our tabs, tablets, mobile phones. When we are tapping something and we are getting it on a tap, like it's called in a flicker of finger. So what is actually occurring? This is quantum dynamics. Okay, these are quantum mechanics. The rules are working in terms of electromagnetic radiations. The photons are getting emitted from somewhere. We are tapping something and the signal reaches out. We just don't even need to physically move. So these are all the bones of physics, and we should be very much grateful to experience it. Yes. Second comes under the subheading of macroscopic. As the name suggests, we know what is micro. Micro, it's coming in biology also. Something very, very minute, not even visible to human eyes is micro. And macro is the other spectrum, other end of the spectrum where we can observe large, humongous activities occurring. Mechanics and everyday motion, which we can label as motion in 1D occurring from 2D. Okay. So this is the widespread spectrum where we can observe daily lifestyle activities occurring in the physical spectrum or the physical facet of the universe through our naked eyes revolving all around us. Just like when you take an example of a ball and a coin, a ball, plastic ball, tennis ball, any ball, badminton ball, or a coin. Coin could be any coin, currency coin. tossing it, and both balls and both the ball and the coin are experiencing or are observing or getting showing the same kind of a behavior, if I say, if I want to objectify that. Yes. So both the ball and the coins are falling from a height under the influence of gravity. Irrespective of the size, irrespective of the material of they are made from, they are falling under the influence of gravity. So this could be considered under these kind of dynamics could be very easily considered under macroscopic world. Third is the universe and cosmology. Uh, Most probably it's taken over by the space agencies like NASA, and we are literally stardust, which has been proven by the nuclear physics in nature, because we are not even observable from universe, and not only the state of observation, but also the state of we being so small, so minuscule in comparison to universe. We are just a dust, like stardust is what you can call. Yes, and it has been seen in the images which has been provided, the early sounded images provided by the NASA agency. Fourth can be the applied physics and technology. Like for the applied physics and technology, all of the medical boons like MRI, CT scans, then in physics, if we call AI, BI, LASIK, robotics, advanced information technology, are all the are all this dimension and the upcoming dimension. We can call it even for the future. Even the world is not ready for it. There are various applications which will be seen of physics in the upcoming time. So physics is a force. It's not only a subject. It's a force, and it has huge scope in terms of career also. Like physics is the main science which we can consider. Excitements. Excitement, physics is connecting. Physics is the connector, actually the mediator between natural phenomena and the cutting edge technology. If I consider natural phenomena, that means earthquakes. If I consider any tsunami, harbor wave. So, harbor wave, the wave could be predetermined in case of a wave machine. Okay. There are various great students who are trying to build a wave machine. Wave machine, the complete apparatus, the complete project is using the dynamics of physics, the navigation compass, and how are we predicting the wave nature of water. So we can predetermine and can prevent people from calamities. So this is one of the most predominant examples of how a natural phenomena and cutting edge technology, that means the technology which we human have developed, we as humans have developed of weather forecasting, are getting linked and conjoined together. Next, we all know the general established facts like light takes 8 minutes to reach Earth from the sun. And in CERN, particles move at 99.9% of the speed of light. That means it's much higher than that. Physics is the language of universe. Yes, this is how universe is whispering in our ears, that how you as humans can establish more connectivity with the nature. And yeah, in our upcoming session, we will be unlocking certain gears, unlocking the units of physics, and will be widespreading our knowledge and enlightening us with the principles and dynamics of physics. I hope you understood the session. Keep practicing, students, and I'll see you next time. If you have any doubts and want to have a tutorial lesson from me, please contact my Urban Pro profile. Thank you so much.